Listen carefully because most people ignore this until it is too late. Your brain after 50 is not supposed to become weak automatically. It changes based on how you treat it every single day. Scientifically, your brain still has the ability called neuroplasticity, which means it can grow new connections even in older age. This means you can actually improve memory and thinking speed if you follow the right habits consistently. One of the simplest and most powerful things you can do is to stay mentally active because your brain works like a muscle that gets stronger when used. For example, when you try to learn a new skill like a language or even simple puzzles, your brain forms new neural pathways. Studies show that people who regularly challenge their brains have a lower risk of conditions like dementia and memory loss. A very easy habit is to spend at least 20 minutes daily doing something that makes you think, such as reading, solving crosswords, or even learning something new online. Another very important factor is physical exercise, because when your body moves, your brain benefits directly. Walking for just 30 minutes a day increases blood flow to the brain and helps deliver oxygen and nutrients that keep brain cells healthy. Research has shown that regular walking can actually increase the size of the hippocampus, which is the part of the brain responsible for memory. You do not need heavy workouts. Even light activities like gardening or slow cycling can make a big difference. Nutrition also plays a major role in keeping your brain sharp because what you eat directly affects how your brain functions. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids like fish help build and repair brain cells. Antioxidant-rich foods like berries and leafy greens protect the brain from damage caused by aging. A simple daily change is to include more vegetables, fruits, nuts, and fish into your meals while reducing processed foods and sugar. Hydration is often ignored, but dehydration can cause confusion, poor concentration, and fatigue, especially in older adults. Make it a habit to drink enough water throughout the day even if you do not feel thirsty. Sleep is another powerful tool for brain health because your brain repairs and organizes memories while you sleep. Lack of sleep can lead to memory problems, slower thinking, and even mood changes. Most elders need around 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep each night to maintain brain function. Creating a simple sleep routine like going to bed at the same time every night can improve sleep quality significantly. Social interaction is also critical because humans are naturally social and isolation can harm brain health. Talking to friends, spending time with family, or even joining community groups helps keep your brain active and emotionally balanced. Studies have found that socially active elders have a lower risk of cognitive decline compared to those who stay isolated. Stress management is another key factor because long-term stress releases hormones that can damage brain cells. Simple practices like deep breathing, meditation, or even listening to calming music can reduce stress levels. Even spending time in nature has been shown to improve brain function and reduce mental fatigue. Another powerful but often overlooked habit is maintaining good hearing and vision because when these senses decline, the brain receives less stimulation. Using hearing aids or glasses when needed can help keep the brain engaged and active. Learning new things regularly keeps the brain flexible and strong because it forces the brain to adapt and grow. For example, even learning to use a smartphone app or cooking a new recipe can stimulate the brain. It is important to avoid multitasking too much because focusing on one task at a time improves memory and understanding. Writing things down can also help strengthen memory because it engages multiple parts of the brain. For instance, keeping a daily journal or making simple notes can improve recall ability. Limiting alcohol consumption is important because excessive alcohol can damage brain cells and affect memory. If you drink, keeping it moderate or minimal is the safest choice for brain health. Regular health checkups are also important because conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol can affect brain function. Managing these conditions properly can reduce the risk of stroke and cognitive decline. Another simple but powerful habit is to keep a routine because routines help the brain stay organized and reduce confusion. For example, having fixed times for meals, exercise, and sleep creates stability for the brain. Laughing and maintaining a positive attitude also benefit brain health because positive emotions improve chemical balance in the brain. Watching something funny or spending time with joyful people can actually boost brain function. Music can also be a great tool because listening to music or even singing activates multiple brain areas at once. Many studies show that music can improve memory, especially in older adults. Keeping your environment stimulating, such as having books, puzzles, or hobbies around, encourages regular brain activity. Even small changes like rearranging your home or trying a new route while walking can challenge your brain. It is important to avoid long periods of inactivity because the brain slows down when it is not used. Breaking your day into active segments with both mental and physical activities keeps your brain engaged. Simple breathing exercises can improve oxygen flow to the brain, which supports better thinking and focus. For example, taking slow, deep breaths for a few minutes each day can calm the mind and improve clarity. Avoiding smoking is crucial because it reduces blood flow to the brain and increases the risk of cognitive decline. Quitting smoking at any age can still provide benefits to brain health. Staying curious is one of the most powerful mindsets because curiosity naturally pushes you to learn and explore. Asking questions and seeking new experiences keeps your brain young and active. Using memory techniques like associating names with images or repeating information can improve recall ability. For example, if you meet someone new, you can repeat their name in your mind and connect it with something familiar. Keeping your brain sharp is not about doing one big thing, but about combining many small habits daily. Consistency is more important than intensity because small actions done every day create long-term results. It is never too late to start because the brain can improve at any age with the right approach. Even if you begin after 50 or 60, you can still strengthen your memory and thinking ability. The key is to stay active, eat well, sleep properly, and keep learning continuously. Your brain reflects your lifestyle, so every healthy choice you make supports its strength and function. By following these simple scientific habits, you can maintain a sharp, active, and healthy brain for many years.